Hey, what's good? This is AM Breakups from Reservoir Sound. Welcome to the Lair, presenting cult favorite We Are Not For Them. Today we're going to be talking about sending some audio tracks through a bus in Sony Acid 5.0. There are a lot of later versions, but all the same functions apply. Today we're going to talk a little bit about doing some audio busing. So for instance, my drum tracks, I've got a lot of separate hits, a lot of things going on, but they could all be considered, part of the same instrument. So I want them all to be affected in the same way. I want them all to sound like they're in the same room. I would probably send them through a bus and have the effects on the bus be the ones that affect the instrument. That's a nice way of consolidating your tracks and keeping things organized and having effects process on the instruments that you want them to be processing. So on this track that I just pulled up here, I've got a number of drums, all different types of stuff going on, but I want to run them all through the same chain. I would probably start by making a little folder track plug-in here, name it drums, drop everything in there just to kind of start to keep it organized. And then now here's my folder, which can be minimized, and then you don't have to think about each separate one, but they're all there. Then I want to pull up my mixer. I want to insert a bus over here, and that allows me, that's bus A. I'm going to name that drums as well. And then over here is where you have your sends, and this determines where exactly your audio signals for each individual track are going to go. If I select them all at once, or if I do it one at a time, you get this, you click here, then you can send everything that you select to your new bus, which is for drums. So I've got my drums all put into one folder, minimized or expanded. They're all the same drums. You don't have to look at them as much. Over here is where we select our send, and I'm sending them all to bus A, which is also named drums for good reason. So now that all those things are going through the drums bus will dump out into the master, but I can apply effects here that will be processed as a complete unit, a consolidated audio signal. So that's essentially how you would go about grouping and busing audio tracks in Sony Acid Pro, allowing you to manipulate groups of tracks as a single instrument, or just put effects on them as you want them. Alright, so that's basically it. My name's AM Breakups, Scratch DJ Academy, Reservoir Sound. Watch and learn. Peace.